All right, you guys. So, this week has been quite a doozy, and while I have committed to making sure that I bring you guys a message every single week, this past week has been one of those weeks where I had to take a step back. I know it's very soon, but a lot of different things happened that I had no control over, okay? But I do want to take this chance to at least be able to bring you an audio message because it does matter to me that I am able to address you guys, bring up topics that can be a conversation piece, a conversation point, a means to change the way that we think or to expand the way that we think to be more specific. Okay, so today is election day when I'm recording this, and I promise you guys I'm going to get this out to you today. Okay, but today is election day. And as much as we like to get on social media and play and clown and troll and do all the things that kind of give us a bit of reprieve, this day brings a lot of tension. It's a potentially really dangerous day for a lot of people, for a lot of groups of people. And I don't want to get too much into specifics as far as the politics are concerned. But what was really on my heart today, and mostly this week, this month even, is the emphasis on the phrase, we are in this together. Okay, we truly, truly are in this together. No matter what happens today, no matter who takes that stand for the presidency, we must remember that we are in this together. It doesn't necessarily matter who stands on that podium and addresses us, because when we go outside every single day, when we go to our jobs, when we go to the grocery store, to see our family or our friends, when we go to the restaurant down the street, when we go to our favorite bar, when we go to school, rehearsals, classes, or the doctor, or whoever you see on a regular basis, these are the people who we interface with. These are the people that are closest to us in proximity, and they're as close as it gets to our personal choices on a daily basis. These are the people who matter, because if our doctors decided, well, since you voted for this candidate, or you look like this, or you have this background, or you have this much money, which, I mean, that's a touchy one, but imagine if they decided to close up shop because of their preference, right? They turned you away and you couldn't get the care that you need for you or your loved ones. If they started closing up grocery stores or antagonizing and brutally harming people at the grocery store because we voted a certain way, we look a certain way. If we couldn't go to our jobs because we voted a certain way and we couldn't provide for our families, it stood in the way of us making money every day to care for ourselves, to provide for ourselves. These are the people who are having the biggest impact on us, and the people above them who are able to put these people in those positions. There are a lot of things that people deal with. The scope of the human experience is so broad. There are some people who will never know what it's like to live in poverty. There are some people who will never know what it's like to be rich. There are some people who will never know what it's like to have cancer. And there are some people who will never know what it's like to live without someone around them on the fritz of losing their life. We can't necessarily lump everyone into one monolith of experiences. But what we can do is have compassion for our fellow humans. We can have compassion for ourselves. It's a very challenging time to be alive. It's a very challenging time for ideas, for those who are wanting more expansiveness, and for those who are wanting to return to something that was merely an image in the mind of someone else. What we can practice is compassion for one another, for ourselves, for our neighbors, our friends, our family, strangers. I feel like it's, regardless of who wins, there are going to be a lot of people who are disappointed, who may even want to be violent, who may want to lash out, who may say some really hurtful things. And that is their prerogative. We can't control other people and what they do. But as stewards of our own energy, we have the power to be able to alchemize energy. We have the ability to educate. We have the ability to have compassion. We have the ability to ignore. We have the ability to even retaliate and protect ourselves if need be. I'm not here to say whether or not what reaction is right or wrong. I'm just here to bring awareness to the fact that many reactions are possible and inevitable. We know deep within ourselves what is the best way to protect ourselves. And if we have not chosen to access that part of ourselves, there is work to be done. But whatever you need to do to protect yourself from this time is warranted. It's necessary. I hope that everyone out there is staying safe. I wish everyone a safe election day. I hope that this message finds exactly who it needs to find. If you haven't already, join the Patreon. The links will all be in the description below. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your comments, your subscriptions. As this community continues to grow, remember that God is love, love is you. You can do anything that you put your mind to. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.